We wanted to challenge our business to see if we could turn $10 into $50,000 in only 5 months. Last week, Chase and I really struggled at garage sales, only getting a few minor scores. But the next day, Chase finally found some quality items at garage sales, and our local connection Juan hooked us up for the second time in this series with more games that he found at garage sales and marketplace deals. But now it's time to sell everything because we need as much money as possible since we're actively looking for video game collections to buy for this challenge. We made $1,993 across all of our platforms, but we still have the motorcycle helmet listed on eBay, and we haven't sold it yet. So if we don't sell it soon, we're gonna have to give it away. But I do hope we sell it because it's worth $100, and we have 2 rules for this challenge. 1, the speed of cash, meaning we can't spend money we don't have, and 2, the fast nickel, meaning we have to sell everything within a week, otherwise we have to give it away. And with $9,966 in our wallet, we're gonna need to spend it because we're actually within 7,000 subscribers of the Detroit Lions. And if you subscribe and help us pass the Lions, that actually resets our wallet back to only $10. So subscribe and make our lives difficult.
But before we get to any buying, we need to talk about our sponsor, Magic Spoon.
And just so we're clear, this is a normal spoon. This is Magic Spoon.
Okay, dude, you, come on.
Peanut butter, I haven't tried it yet.
It's so good. That, yeah.
Can I try it?
Of course you can, Brother Dave.
I'm starving.
Thanks. This is one of their top 4 flavors. Did you know that?
I can smell it. Wow, that's really good. Somebody needs to take this away from me. I'm eating the whole box.
No, it's 0. Look, 0 total sugars, 4 grams of net carbs, and 14 grams of protein.
The thing I like is it reminds me of flavors like from my childhood. Like this one's called Fruity.
That is so good. I like the fact that there's no sugar in there. There's no sugar?
None.
I think a little bit. Like a little.
No, just monk fruit extract.
Monk fruit.
Monk.
Monk.
All right, cocoa. I'm a fiend for cocoa cereal. Could you imagine these mixed with the peanut butter?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we're inventing that.
Where's the bowl?
Now. This can only be good.
You know what? There's one that fell on my foot, but this is such good cereal. I don't care. I honestly would see myself eating this every morning, or even before a workout, or after a workout, because it's got a lot of protein.
Every serving of Magic Spoon cereal has 13 to 14 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, and 4 to 5 grams of net carbs, so you can feel good about what you're eating.
That's good.
Does it taste like how we thought?
Better.
So use my code CATRP, C-A-T-R-P, or the link in the description to try Magic Spoon and get $5 off your order today. You can also find Magic Spoon in your nearest grocery store. And Magic Spoon is so confident with their product, it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee online. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. So click the link in the description and go to magicspoon.com/Caterpie for $5 off. Today is a huge day. We have 2 local connections coming to the barn, bringing us inventory potentially to sell. We're starting with Michael Cash, and then later, Brad from Brad's Toy Barn will be coming, and Michael's actually here, so let's see what he brought us. What's up? What up, brother?
Not much. Got a load for you.
I like this load. We've needed some good stuff, so
Well, here it is.
you're coming through for us.
Always.
So walk me through a little bit what we got, where you got it from.
Got a lot of video games and a small mix of other eBayable items.
Okay.
Got it from garage sales and a couple trades.
Okay. So it looks like we got consoles.
Consoles, sealed stuff, kind of a mix of everything.
Yeah, I see some little bit of GameCube back there. Comics.
Comics.
Interesting. What do you say we take it just bin by bin, see if we can come to a deal, and once we do, add it to the calculator, load it up on the golf cart?
I like that.
So let's go with this one. This one first. You mentioned this doesn't have the right game, Sonic Mega Collection, but it does have all the things for Wind Waker. Little wear on the cover art, but not too bad. This is brand new?
Yep.
Zelda Game & Watch. New old stock, third-party remote, but still kind of cool. GBA.
Yep.
Okay.
For the game.
What's the
It'll
game?
turn on.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. There you go. Good to go. That's pretty clean too. And then, are there any notable titles that?
There's some decent PS4 games, and then
Okay.
Crash on PS2, Black Label.
Crash, Wrath of Cortex. There's Shenmue, Hero Wars. This looks interesting. I don't even know what it is, but it looks interesting. Valkyria Revolution, PS4 game, Red Dead, Ancestors Legacy. That is an interesting mix. I'm gonna have to look up a couple of these to make sure I'm offering as much as I can.
Please do.
I always try. Okay, looked up a couple of the PS4 games.
Yep.
There's some in like the $10 to $15 range. I think the most expensive one was this one, which was like 20 to 25.
Perfect.
And you mentioned the better PS2 games. This is definitely one of the better items.
Sealed.
The Zelda Game & Watch, the GBA is the best. Wind Waker would give it a run if it had Wind Waker in it. And then the PS4 controller, pretty good. Everything in mind, I think I would be at 125 for this bin.
Yeah, so you really are at like 140 on that bin. That's awesome, thank you.
135.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go. I love the bold assumption. So we're going on the golf cart with it. I dropped the Game Boy Advance off camera too. Not a good day. All right, we're gonna go here next.
Cool.
Random games.
The Black Ops, the Excite Bike.
I think the new NCAA is coming out like.
Yeah. Well, did
Might
you
already
see
be out.
14? Did you see the price of 14?
Is it tanking or?
It's like 30 bucks.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's wild. All right, so lower end PS2 games, Xbox 360. Who's this guy? Okay,
Don't look at the price
Onimusha.
tags.
Yeah. Hopefully you got yourself a deal. Black Ops
A little bit
2.
of a deal.
Okay, you got a bunch of Atari games in here.
Yep.
I don't know a ton about which ones are worth money.
Me either.
I know that a lot are not,
Right.
but I'm gonna separate like at least the ones that probably could be something. Donkey Kong Jr.
Sure.
You know, this one looks interesting. Mad, M-A-D. Then E.T., one of the greatest games of all time. And actually kind of infamous, so worth
Yep.
a little bit. Other than that though, you got Othello. You've got, 112 telly games. That sounds like a good time, Frogger. All right. It's all 2,600, I think. It'd be nice if there was some 7,800, because 7,800 games tend to be worth more on average. Just a classic mix. There's probably like 30 or 40 of them.
Yeah.
Quite a lot. And then these games are mostly lower end. I mean, you've got the Excite Bike, you've got the Call of Duty Black Ops 2, NCAA 12 is okay, and then the Zelda controller, which I think that we would get like 20 bucks for this. That would mean my offer on that specifically would be around 10 or 12. But all in, the entire bin,
Don't think too hard now.
100 bucks?
105, so we're even.
All right, I won't argue with that. Okay, so we're at 240 total currently. Let's look at the consoles next, if you're good with that.
Yep.
Most of it's tested?
Yeah, I'd say 80% of it is.
Okay. PS2 looks pretty good.
That's tested.
That's tested, okay. Xbox One X definitely needs some cleaning.
No, that's patina.
I guess so. And then this is the Halo
Yep,
Xbox
that one's
One.
not tested.
Okay, that is a sweet design though. It's pretty scratched.
Yeah.
And those are, in my experience, hit or miss on whether they work or not. That bin, I guess, is full of this kind of stuff. We'll get to that later. Nintendo Wii, does it have Wii Sports?
It does,
Okay.
and that's like half sealed.
Super clean.
Yep.
The bummer on Wii's is they didn't seal them originally, so
You never know.
that new one that we bought from you,
That was awesome.
we did not sell it within 7 days, so we will be giving it away.
Oh, well, hopefully it comes back to me.
You're gonna try to win it
Yep.
on whatnot? Yeah, we're gonna do a big show later on where we give away everything that we didn't sell within 7 days, and I think there's gonna be a lot of giveaways. So this looks
Pretty clean.
pretty clean, yeah. Yeah, a lot of the stuff doesn't seem like it's been out. All right, cool. And then you have, what, 5 Wii's in that box?
Yeah, 5 in there, 1 here, 1 here.
Jeez. Wii dealer.
Oh yeah. I guess that's what I could be called.
So overall, pretty good condition. It looks like some of the cords and stuff have some wear, but just kind of normal, garage sale, Facebook fresh, whatever it is. Okay. Another Wii.
Yeah.
What do you got? Atari games? Ooh, okay, boxed Atari games in there. We'll get to those. What do we have here? Is this another Wii?
Yep.
So there's, what, 7 loose Wii's, 1 complete?
Yep. And like I said, this I didn't test, but they literally unplugged it off their TV.
Okay,
So
cool.
I'm pretty
so it's
sure.
probably good
yeah.
to go. As far as remotes go, what do we...
There's a bunch of extras here,
Okay,
here.
there's the Mario one. I love these things. I think these are
So
an
cool.
underrated collectible. 3 Xbox ones, one of which is a, whatever you call it, the X. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some mental math and I'll get you my offer. So we have 7 Wii's loose, 1 complete in the box. So mental math gets me to right around 470.
Ouch. No wonder you call it mental math. So what you're saying is you'll do 500 for me.
I'll do 500.
Perfect. Thank you.
500 down, so I think that puts us at 740 total. We've still got Atari games to work with, the comics, whatever's in this bin, and then this stuff right here.
Cool.
So let's make some other piles, and I got a feeling we're gonna get over 1,000 here. So.
That's my goal.
Hey, let's do it. I want to shout out Michael again. For those that don't know, he's our gold and silver guy. If I get gold and silver, I sell it to him for a few reasons. But the main reason, I trust his integrity because I've done a lot of deals with him and he's honest. Actually, the last time I sold him some silver, he paid me, waited and everything, but then got home and was like, there ended up being a little bit more than I thought and sent me more money.
Fair amount more, yeah.
This is like the 4th time you've done that.
Yeah. Gotta be fair with people. I won't be able to sleep at night.
Yeah, so he's very fair and pays a higher percentage than anybody I've found. We had a gold rush video where we found dozens of like gold rings and all sorts of things at a garage sale. Went to all the different shops, went to a few different local people, and out of like the 6 or 7 people we reached out to, even still, you were by far the highest.
Yeah.
So, and that's how you do deals with everybody for this stuff.
No, exactly. And like I said, I don't have any overhead fees or employees or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I'm able to, pay a lot more than all these people.
Makes sense. So what's your email? How can people get a hold of you if they want to sell?
michaelcash1207@gmail.com.
You've done some successful deals with our viewers,
yeah,
right?
It's been pretty decent. Probably a few dozen. Spent, tens of thousands of dollars so
Let's
far.
go. I love it.
Thank you.
I've actually had people like in the Discord and some viewers message me and talk about how good their experience was. So
Yeah.
give it a shot. If you find gold or silver, if you got some, he's gonna be the guy that you're probably gonna get the most from. And yeah, reach out to him, email him. We're $740 in. I want to deal with maybe like whatever's in this bin,
Cool.
the Wii type stuff, and the Atari games. Can do those in one go. Nunchucks, sealed, gotta love it, in the blister. A couple sealed Motion Plus adapters. And this, you say, is a bolo.
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Be on the lookout for Matthew's bow hunting. This is one that,
There's 2 of them actually.
there's 2 of them, okay. I do not know about this one.
I'm big into hunting, so that's like a high-end hunting brand. So when I saw that
Okay.
as a Wii game, I was like, this is different.
So yeah, there's a sold for like 80 bucks.
Yeah.
There's a brand new one that went for 65, but it seems like they probably undersold it since the pre-owned went for 80. But that's like it.
Yeah.
That's all there is. Another Motion Plus adapter. You get this all from one person or?
Yeah.
Okay.
One deal.
Yeah, this is like a random
Bunch of sealed
old
stuff.
Wii stuff still new. That's cool. A Wii wheel family fun night kit. Wow. look at
Everyone
that.
needs one.
So many random accessories
I know.
for the Wii. Gosh, the charge station quad.
That, I don't know if the batteries would still be good, but I scanned the barcode and they were still selling for like 30 to 40.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. And it probably is still okay.
Yeah.
That would be my guess. Oh, then you got all the Nerf wheels, brand new.
Oh yeah.
Is the balance board new?
I think that
Still
one is.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's the most money I'll ever get for a balance board in my life.
Hey, you don't find them new every day, that's for sure. It does seem like it is new. Well, that's interesting. So I want to do the Atari games too. So you got Kaboom. You don't see that version every day. The blue label.
That's money.
Have you looked into it?
No, I didn't
You're
even know there
just
was a blue
guessing?
label in there.
I'm gonna check that one. Let's just see. Kaboom Atari, because you had a different Kaboom in the other bin,
Yep.
which is the one that I typically see. I don't know much about variants, but usually you get the pink version that maybe you can see right there. Yeah, they're almost always like this.
Yeah. Hopefully that's like the new Sword Quest. What is it? Water World or Fire World?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Well, it's not like it's better,
That's lies.
but
That's lies.
definitely less common though.
Yeah.
I think it's a little better, like $8 versus $10.
I'll take it.
It's $2 more, baby. Pitfall. That's a pretty good one. Donkey Kong. Okay. Centipede. Okay. For everything here, all the new Wii stuff. $185.
Ouch.
That one hurts me a little bit too.
Well, duh.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, here. You don't got to explain yourself. I'll
Okay.
just say 210. Then you come back at 200 and we shake.
Cool. I feel like I'm being manipulated, but I like it. It's a good negotiator right there.
I negotiate for you.
I know you do. We make it easy. All right, $200. We have the final box, the comics, and the random stuff to go. NVIDIA Shield. It's a streaming box.
It was worth more than I thought. It was one of those garage selling days where there wasn't much, so I started looking up everything and I came across this.
I don't know a ton about their resale and stuff, but I know that like my brother definitely has brand loyalty. Okay, looking up some of this NVIDIA stuff, it's actually shocking.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with you. Like this one, if it's fully complete, goes for like sometimes $150.
And it has everything with it.
That's insane. Like
Yeah.
the Rokus aren't doing that. Roku 3s or however old this thing is compared to a
Right.
Roku 4, I don't know.
Like $10.
Yeah, yeah, those aren't much. I would like to be
Uh-oh.
around
Uh-oh.
$100.
You would?
I would love to.
I'm sure you would.
Tell me where you can be.
I can be at 120 because I think in the long run there's 250 to 300 retail there.
Well, are you at least quadrupling up at that?
Or so.
Can you do 110?
That's fine.
All right, go 110. Buzz Lightyear and Cosmic Lander. iHome.
Because there's a...
Oh, it's got a, what'd you look at? I think this is an iPod mini. Yeah, $15.
Know your stuff.
This is cool.
That's cool.
Masters of the Universe thermos, 1983. Well, I want this, and I don't really want this, to be honest, because I don't think we can sell that quick enough.
Yep.
Same with the is this a bundle?
I mean, you can take what you want.
I would give you $25 for these.
That's fine.
$25. And then I don't want this.
Even though it's new,
It's brand new?
open box, everything else is sealed.
I was gonna say, I've had so much trouble with returns on used. I don't even know, what would you take for it?
$20 so you can make your money and I'll 20 times mine.
Okay, okay, all right. Well, for $20, we'll add it on. So that puts us at $8.95 total. I'm passing on this stuff, and this I am noticing, Mario Kart Wii,
Sealed.
brand new. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that from the same?
Same Wii bundle.
Dang, okay, so there's some good pieces in there. Wii Fit Plus, Game Party, brand new. Loving
With the
that.
receipt.
With the receipt, yeah. How much were they? 50% off. Game Party was only $8.09 at Books A Million. We Play, that feels like they just opened it. That is like glossy. Did you open it?
Yeah.
Dang it, dude. Wii Sports. Okay, Sports Resort. Ooh.
Everything's sealed.
So
Open.
inner contents. New Super Mario Bros. Mario Galaxy 2. Donkey Kong Country Returns. Just Dance.
Wipeout. AKA chasing softball.
Yeah, yes. I got a game tonight.
Really?
Slow pitch softball, baby. We're undefeated this year.
That's
Give me
awesome.
some.
What's up?
Yes.
And uninjured.
And uninjured currently. Yeah. I'm gonna go through this stuff and see what we can do. Kind of separated the best stuff, which I can pay more for, and that which Wii Sports would be included in that, and then the rest is kind of lower.
Right.
The comics. Tell me about these.
So they were at a garage sale,
Okay.
and I know nothing about comics, but they have barcodes. So I scanned one of them, and it popped up as a sold listing around like 30-ish.
Dang.
So I figured it was cheap enough just to buy the whole lot. But the whole lot was like less than $5.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. I mean, Heathcliff, I don't think is gonna do very well.
No.
But the Marvel stuff can be interesting. Then you got some Star Comics, Silverhawks, which is interesting. I don't know a ton about him either. I mean, technically Heathcliff is Marvel, but Chuck Norris. Did you look that one up?
No.
I don't know. That seems interesting to me. G.I. Joe is kind of cool. Okay, there you go.
It might have, the turtles, it was, I think
I
it was.
feel like it would be that one.
Yeah.
This is number 3, but I know like Eastman and Laird's TMNT is something I've sold before, and I think I've sold like graded number 1. So I don't know about number 3, but I would guess maybe that's
might have been
that's
that
the
one.
best looking one so far. Oh, and okay, let's look this one up. There's number 1.
Okay.
So it's a 3-issue miniseries. Where's number 2? If we have number 2, then could just look up the set. Thundercats, come on, number 2. There's the first issue of Alf, look at that. Not there. G.I. Joe.
Yeah, is that it?
Seriously?
Is that it?
Oh, it's a number 1? Wait a minute. I feel like this is the one I've sold before. Why are they both number 1?
This is a variant?
3-issue miniseries. And maybe this is a true number 1. This is March, that's August.
Okay.
So they are different. And this is part of the 3-issue miniseries, but we don't have number 2. It might have been better to find that one though.
That one might have been, one of them was expensive.
I wouldn't be, that's the one I think is potentially the best. Let's check it out. Like, from guys that don't really know about comics, which is a whole nother world. Yeah, there you go, $30.
Yeah.
Oh, that's this one. It's scanned the same. $30 for this one, sold. Looks like in pretty good condition. This one went for 20. That's in VF/NM, very fine, near mint. But that one kind of seems better.
Okay. What about
Up to 65 if it's minty. Let's see about that one.
That's pretty minty.
Oh, there it is, 45.
Not bad.
In minty condition. 18, probably more realistically.
Yeah.
But you can see a graded 9.0. This one went for 107 on bid. Went for 100 on this one. So
Sure.
They're desirable, for sure. So on the games, I was gonna be at like 140.
So 150.
Okay, 150. We'll lock that in. And on the comics, even with what we just saw, I know that it's a little bit risky, but I think I could come up to like $30.
Perfect. I'm not even gonna argue with you.
Okay, as long as you're making your money,
Yeah.
I think we might get like 50 or 60 for them.
They're harder. It's harder to move.
And like these three are certainly the
Yeah.
best. The other ones, it's like we might get $10.
Right.
Well, thank you for bringing this glorious load of stuff.
Hey, always.
I'm excited. We definitely needed some stuff. Now we got 7 days to sell it, so we gotta get to work. I have mixed feelings about some of this stuff as far as like how easy it will be to sell and how much profit we could make. I always wanna pay up as much as I can. You know, stuff like this, I paid a little bit less for, so I think we'll do pretty good. The NVIDIA shields, we gotta get those listed on eBay right away because I need to make sure those sell. This, no idea, could have lost 20 bucks on that, but hopefully it sells for at least a few bucks profit. The new Wii stuff is kind of interesting. This will be interesting to see how it does. So that'll be fun to sell on Whatnot. The Wii systems should do okay. I mean, paid up to where we might make 10, 15 bucks per, but they're already tested and there's not really any more work to do on them. So that part is nice. I feel pretty good about the games. Some of it's okay, like the common stuff, but we can just lot that stuff up and still move it pretty quickly. This stuff, I'm pretty nervous about actually getting anywhere close to $80 full retail. We might list one on eBay and see if we can sell it within 7 days and maybe sell the other on Whatnot. But we definitely have a mixture of stuff between eBay and Whatnot. And I'm hoping that we can at least clear like $300 or $400 in profit, but do it extremely quickly. But we do still have Brad coming later today. And the thing with him is he's bringing who knows what from the toy barn. So action figures, toys, that stuff can do okay with our audience, but doesn't always do the best. So I don't even know if we're gonna be able to make a deal with him. And I don't know what time he's coming. So hopefully he'll be coming soon.
What's up, Brad? Come on in.
Man. Got
Wow.
that stuff. Got that Mario and that
Careful with
Star Wars. Mario.
Okay, Brad from Brad's Toy Barn. You've been on the channel before. Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome back to the Game Barn. So you sell at a lot of flea markets, and that's how we met
Yes.
many years ago. So we've
Yes.
done tons of deals, and you had a bunch of video games when you started, like a ton from
Yes.
your childhood and stuff. And I bought a bunch of those. That's how we connected.
Yes.
But then you also always have stuff like this, the Star Wars, and all that good stuff. But you hit me up and let me know that you found a Mario Party 7. And can you just feel how that case feels? How glossy that? Don't worry, I ain't letting it fall. How glossy that feels?
The lightning reflexes of the video game master.
Does that show on camera how clean that is? Because that is like stunning.
I mean, even if we go as far, we even got like.
It's got the extra paperwork, the manual's in here.
It's so
The
like
mic looks like it's never been used.
it's so clean and crisp.
And you and I both know that the big box finding that is pretty hard. Pretty hard to find. So it's fully complete in the big box. And I do want this. I'd love to make a deal for this first, and then maybe get to this stuff.
I mean, that's a rare, great item though, man. Not many out there, but something tells me that, like you gotta have it. You need it in your life, like.
You're not wrong. This is actually my favorite Mario Party of all time.
Seriously, you know, the core memories that have been established that can be recreated.
Well, let me hit you with
Goodness.
with an offer. Would you take 50 bucks?
Stand a little taller for me. Let's go a little taller.
55?
60. 60 for you, my friend.
60 bucks. All right.
That's how we do it.
The deal is sealed, and that microphone looks like it's never been used, so I'm excited about that. So tell me about Star Wars, because I've bought some similar stuff from you about a year ago. These are vintage.
Yes, these are vintage. These are kind of crazy because some of these are still, if you zoom in, unpunched. Literally unpunched card back Star Wars. Sadly, they're not mocks, they're not mint on cards, but the story is the collection I got from the gentleman, he had bought them all back in the day as a kid. He had them all originally on the cards, but then back in like 1986 or something, some radio ad came on and said, oh, it's a waste of space to store your Star Wars cards mint on cards, just take them off the cards and just store them that way. So the moment he heard that story, he started ripping them. He literally ripped them. But the other crazy great thing about this collection is some of these have the limited edition, like these stickers. These stickers, just by having these stickers on these cards, make the cards worth like an extra $10 to $20 each.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like this one was a promotion for Anakin Skywalker. There's a promotion for like a Boba Fett in here. It's just like stuff
cool.
you don't see, like.
They all look to be Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
Every single one.
Yes, Return of the Jedis.
It's probably 1983, 1984, across the board.
The other crazy thing the gentleman was telling me about was that some of these are unpunched. I asked him, like, how'd you manage that? Like, you walk in the store when they're putting it on the shelves? And he said, no, he said back in the day, they put them in giant bins, a giant crate. They would just have them stacked in there.
Like a Toys R Us.
Yeah, like a KB Toys or Toys R Us. Yep. Yeah, and you just imagine digging, trying to find that,
Yeah, there's literally Kmart and KB Toys stickers on these.
Yeah.
This was at Kmart for 88 cents.
Yeah, 88 cents back in the day.
Dang.
This one was KB Toys for $1.29.
There's Toys R Us. I swear I didn't see any of those stickers when we did the 3 exact stores.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's wild.
These are interesting. I'm intrigued, but as you know, we got to work it out with price. Where are you at? I mean, I see you got some prices written on the bags.
Yeah. I went through, I tried to do the work. I looked them all up, obviously. I tried to calculate in the factors, conditions. The good thing was that, like, all the figures are really clean, the joints are tight, and they all have the weapons. So that's a huge thing right there.
Yeah, it is. The weapons are tough to find, especially original. That's the thing. If you have the story of the collection and the weapons are original, the new, like, 3D printed ones, it's really hard to tell the difference. I don't know if you agree with that, if you've got some trick.
Oh, yeah, 100%, because you literally have to, like, UV test, you have to water test every single thing, because if you get one fake, and then your whole lot is like, okay, what else might be fake? And you have to start, it's...
But the fact that you have the story behind this and know the original owner, that helps.
That was my first red flag. I asked the guy, I was like, did you buy anything in the last 5 years that's been reproduced? And he's like, no, he was an older guy, and he seemed really upright and straight, so,
Well, that's helpful. This one says 30 bucks on it. Is that 30 bucks roughly eBay sold, comps, in similar condition?
Well, the figure being white and clean, and obviously this one has no weapons or accessories. I think he was actually trading about 15-ish just for the figure.
Okay.
But with the paperback and the card, Yeah,
you got to factor in something for that.
Yeah.
Let's see, one with a weapon.
Royal Guard.
Royal Guard at 40.
Yeah, special sticker. And then the thing about these special stickers is some of them, with the card backs on eBay sold, even like a half-rip sticker was increasing value. I don't know, the sticker game was wild, to be honest with you.
Let's see if we can find some information on some of these, and then I'll have to ask, like, if I were to buy them all, can you work a nice bundle deal?
20 grand easy,
All right, so you're in the 20 grand range. Well, I'll talk you down a bit. We'll see what we can do. I don't know how fantastically these will sell, but they are Star Wars, which helps. It's just, as you know, our audience is mainly video games, but we do dabble in those that are searching for collectibles. And Star Wars is one of those good crossovers. How many Star Wars games do you think there are? Star Wars video games, unique titles.
30? I don't know.
There's 120 unique titles.
What?
On consoles, which is from Atari to, PS5, which is insane. We added up the total asking price, which was $1,176. That gives us kind of a starting point to work with. Brad and I were just talking back and forth a little bit. We've actually bought very similar figures like this in the past.
Extremely similar.
Extremely similar. Like, it's weird that they were a different collection. I was telling him I think we got around 70% of his marks on them on average, where we paid half of your marks. So we made about 10% after fees, which, factoring in the work, it's like, we made something, but not too much after labor and shipping and everything else. So I mean, I want you to make money. That's always the goal, is the win-win deal. So do you know what range you need to be at?
I mean, I'd like to be around like 758, but I feel like that's not enough meat for you.
That would be too much for me.
Yeah, what are you feeling?
I don't know. I have a lot of questions in my mind. You're at 750. That's $26.78 per figure. Sometimes I would if it's on stuff that it makes sense.
Right.
This stuff would be tougher. I think I'd be closer to 18 bucks a pop. 504.
I might have a little more than that into them, sadly, myself at cost.
Okay.
I can come down a little bit. We can dance a little. What would do like 22 times the 28? What's that? You hit 666. How you feel about 7?
$700 would be 25 bucks a pop. I remember when we sold a lot of these, we got less than 25 bucks for quite a lot of them.
And we're in the year 2024, folks. If you're watching us like 80 years from now, and these things are going for like $1,000 a piece, you can look back at this video and be like, wow, sold those cheap in 2024.
Right.
$700 was a steal for those 28 with those 18 special stickers and all those unpunched. That's not horrible.
23 bucks a figure.
It's not horrible. 650? All right.
650 bucks.
All right.
I have no idea how it's going to go, but
there we have it.
The deal is settled. 28 figures. just about 23 bucks a piece, just a little over that. And then $60 from Mario Party separately. Thanks for the deal.
I'm happy to help.
Appreciate it.
It's an honor. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Hey.
After spending $1,785 with Brad and Michael, we officially have $8,181 in our wallet. It's been a while since we've actually vaulted money, so let's go ahead and vault the $181 so we can be at a clean $8,000 for next week. So subscribe, help us pass the Detroit Lions. We're really close. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.